Alrighty, hillbillies, here we are. Just picked up this sweet ride today. 1976 W900a. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it, but she needs a lot of love. Whoever owned it before did buy some cool stuff. They bought some chrome and stuff for it. Tried to give it the look, but they failed to do much maintenance on it. Engine supposedly was fresh, but I've yet to find any signs of this being maintained even recently, so there's nothing on it that says that it was rebuilt at any point. It does run good. I mean, I drove it about 200 miles home, and it does run well. There's some things that are just needs to be tidied up, you know, like the throttle linkage just hitting against the airline here, and there's a lot of stuff that's just rubbing here and there. It's got to be addressed. This wire, I haven't got a clue what it does. Right now I'm just trying to put the old degreaser to everything. Earlier I took just a bucket and a sponge and I scrubbed the inside of this thing because it was pretty rank. It smelled like a mouse pretty bad. Bunk's not in great shape. Cab's pretty good, but the bunk is to be repaired at some point or replaced. Be nice if I could find a 60-inch bunk. That would be cool. There's plenty of room for it there. Tires are, I don't know, I might save a couple of them for spares, but they're pretty well junk. Wheels, I'll hit them with a sandblaster, and if they're worth saving, I'll paint them. If they're not, well, we're gonna go with wheels. I'm not gonna buy aluminum. I kind of like the white steel look, honestly, on the back. It's kind of retro, old school. I don't mind that so much. Brake chambers, probably just gonna buy new ones. Somebody put a Rayco Hendrickson suspension in it. I think it originally had a Rayco just because of the way there was a bracket mounted here at one point. They cut that off and welded one up here, and we'll fix all that and make it look as it should. Pretty sure this Hendrickson suspension came out of an International. Seeing as it has an IH emblem on it right there. Which I don't care, because a flap wheel will grind that right off and make it look good. I'm not going to change the suspension, because it does ride well for what it is. I haven't put a load behind it or anything yet, but we got a long way to go before we get there. Just, like, mounted this here, but they didn't actually bolt it up. It's got two bolts holding it on. It flops in the breeze. Yeah, there's a lot of things. They don't believe this is correct fuel tank. Doesn't seem right the way it's sitting in the saddles there. But we'll see. I don't know. I got a lot of research to do on this. I don't know a whole lot about them, to be honest with you. I mean, I know mechanically how to make it work and be proper, but as far as period correct is, I've got to do a little research on that stuff. Yeah, good running old Cummins, actually. It's got 13 speed in it. I don't really like the steering wheel. If I could find a stock Kenworth steering wheel, that'd be cool. That one's kind of, I don't know, not my style is all. It's not the style of the truck. It's like, I don't know what they were doing. They came up with some weird ideas. And the visor on the front, I gotta take that off and paint the back side of it black, because it's kind of a, that's all you look at is your face in the back side of that thing. So we get a little stuff to start with. I mean, I have major plans. I have paint work all laid out. I have it in my head what I want it to be. I'm gonna keep the blue and white scheme going, but I'm gonna put some stripes on it. Break it up. It's a lot of weight for me. Yeah, nice big bumper. Don't know if I like that yet or not. I mean, it's cool. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to be the final product when we're actually running this thing up down the road. Exhaust. Yeah, it's all got to be redone. It's just kind of hodgepodge of pieces and parts. They threw it together. It did work. I guess they were hauling equipment with it, apparently. But there's actually, on that torque arm right there, that torque rod at the top of the rear end is missing a bolt where it goes through and mounts to the one on the back. Airlines, we're just getting all brand new airlines and valves, and we're gonna go through this thing. I mean, it needs a lot of love, man. It needs a lot of love. Fuel tank, a big jam in it. It's holding. It's not leaking or anything, but it's ugly. And, you know, haven't decided what to do there yet. This thing flops too. I don't know. And that too only has 2 bolts in it, so we'll take care of that. Make that a little more secure than it is. Pretty floppy there. But that's a start. It's a start. Not bad for first tractor, I guess. Yeah. Interior. Somebody put these door panels on. I don't really like them. I found the old door panels that originally came in the truck. They were stuffed in the sleeper there, and they're actually pretty decent. And I think I might just clean them up and put them back on, because I like the black. And try to get it all back to similar to what it was when it was new. I mean, it'll look good when we're done. I don't know. I think this will be a fun winter project here. You know, hopefully I'll make it roadworthy before winter, but when the time comes, we're actually I'm gonna get right into it. Polish it all up. She'll shine like a boot heel, boys. New cab lights, they're roached out. Windshield wipers, one of them works. Old air-powered windshield wipers. I may see if I can come up with a electric replacement. I don't know yet. Got to do some more research. Like I said, I got to do some serious research on this old dog. But pretty cool old rig, I think. I mean, you don't buy much for 15 grand. So, and I need something to claim on my taxes this year, so putting the truck in service, I guess, will be how I'm going to achieve that goal this year. Yeah, kind of fun deal. I'm excited about it. Like I said, I drove it today. Jeez, it runs like a watch. Come across Vermont with it. And in New York. They run great. And, yeah. Sounds good. Actually, when the Jakes come on, it sounds pretty wicked. A little louder than I'm probably gonna end up with, but for now it's cool. I'll go wake up the neighbors with it or something, you know. Get them out of bed. But there she is, 1976 Kenworth. Yeah, pretty wild rig. Happy with it. And I'll be even more happy when I get a PTO on it and get wet line set up on it so we can haul dump trailer and or walking floor or whatever I decide to drag, you know. We'll make it happen. So this is the next step in my life, I guess. Retirement job. That's my plan. I basically want to get off the ladders and get done doing the backbreaking stuff and do something a little more low key. Hopefully this helps me get there. So yeah, keep you posted on how this project goes and how I'm moving along with it. And actually I just ordered 8 new rear tires for it today, and when I got home, and I gotta figure out what I want for front tires and order those up soon too. That'll be first step. Get some rubber on it so it's safe to drive up and down the road. A couple of the tires have gashes in them. Not real great shape. I might save 1 or 2 for spares, but like I said that already. But so anyway, here she is. The project begins, boys. And even if you don't know what you're doing, still do it your own self.